Let's take a look at the image tool in the show builder. If you go up to the top toolbar and click image, you get a placeholder that's very similar to the video placeholder from the other tutorial. Placeholder image is different, but otherwise the pop-up is very similar because they both work in almost the same way, and you can use them interchangeably. You can add videos to the image playlist and images to the video playlist, but we give you two separate tools so you can keep things separate as you work. You can give it a name if you want. Generally, when you're working with images and slideshows in the show builder, the names don't really matter that much, but to keep things straight in your head or in your project, you might want to give things a specific name. Click Select Media and you get your Media Manager, and you can just grab an image, and then you have that image on your stage, just one still image. Or you can build a playlist. Same as we did in the video tutorial, you can add a new playlist. We'll call this one Oil Experts, and then I can grab these images one by one and throw them or drag them to the name, and then I click select, and now this is on my stage. It looks like the first image from your playlist, but it's actually a little slideshow. So let's say I want each image in my playlist to play for 3 seconds. I type 3. I usually go 5 or 10 seconds for something like this. Transitions are the actual crossfades and wipes. So if I grab something fancy like vertical blinds, set the transition time to however long you want that actual transition to take, and I hit OK, and this is what that looks like. Now I have one image that transforms into the next image in the playlist using this cool little built-in transition. So you see you can get some interesting animation effects just using the 5 motion tools that are built right into the system. Back in the image properties window, if you uncheck fixed aspect ratio, just like in the video tutorial, that lets you basically distort the image. You can stretch, squish, and basically pulverize that image any way you see fit. You recheck the box, and then when you scale the image in any way, it maintains the ratio, so it looks correct at all sizes. The advanced tools are basically pixel perfect placement. So if you designed your show in Photoshop and you know exactly where things are supposed to line up pixel by pixel, you can go in here and say, I want this to be 25 pixels left and 10 pixels from the top, and I want it to be 400 pixels wide, and that's what you get. You get exactly what you just typed in. If you need a more hands-on way to place things accurately, you can turn on the grid, and then you see as I drag it around, it's snapping to the grid. Or if you have 2 items that you just want to align on the stage, you can turn on snap, and then you see that you get these faint lines that allow you to align the items to each other, and now they're exactly 45 degrees away from each other. One thing to keep in mind is if you want images to interact with each other sort of visually, you can use PNG, ping, graphics for transparency. So you see that rounded edge, you can see behind it. It's a nice clean line. So you can have objects that look like other objects overlapping each other and interacting that you can only do with PNG graphics and GIF or GIF graphics, GIF, because they have transparency. JPEG won't let you do this. If you try to do a transparent JPEG, you'll get a white background. And that's basically it. If you hit save, you'll go back to your show list, and now you see there's a little icon to represent images. That tells you that this show has images built into it.